Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Banner Saga. So we're here at Frostveller, if I'm pronouncing that right, and the gate is locked, which is a problem. We need to work out how to get inside. We could rest for a day, but we don't really need to because our morale is fine. I'd rather hang on to the supplies we have, and I don't believe we have any leveling up or anything that we need to take care of. I feel like we got all that done. Yeah, we did. We have some items hanging around that Alette could actually use, but I don't think... Yeah, we don't really need Alette to have more will. She doesn't use a lot of will. Nah, we'll keep her with her thing. It's fluffy. Do I take a look at the market now? I'm trying to remember, because I have, as I said, I have played this game before, and I'm trying to remember if you get a chance to go to the market before leaving Frostveller. What do we got? Plus 10 crit chance, plus 1 aggro, or plus 2 will. Not super interested in either of those. I would like to have, like, 2 days of rations. Oh, only 12 total available. Alright, let's just... Oh, is that all I can get? Okay, well, that'll do for now, I guess. Either way, nothing else to do here, we may as well go check out the gate. You approach the gate where hundreds of people have gathered. In the trodden, bloody space in front of the door, several pin-cushioned bodies lie unclaimed, so they simply belong there. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason when they're not fleeing stones and curses. Did you really expect to push these gates open? Find out more from the crowd, shout at the guards. I feel like shouting at the guards on the walls is unlikely to get us anything, so I'll pass on that one. But let's see if we can find out more from the crowd. We spent an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. Egil pulls you aside. I was following the outside of these walls, he says, and there's a water passage we could squeeze through. I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside. That actually sounds like a decent plan and much better than trying to shove the front gate open with all the archers around, so let's check that out. I'm not fitting through there, says Ivor when you arrive at the narrow ducts. Go without me. Looks like it'll get you on top of the walls and then down to the gate where you can open it. Yeah, this feels like a better option than shoving the gate open by force. Wait here, Ivor. When Egil said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you managed to squeeze your way through tight stonework and force your way past an iron grate. You take stairs to the top of the wall. As you approach the gates, armed men take notice. They don't ask questions. Alright, so we're having a fight. We don't get Ivor for this one, and we don't want Alette because she doesn't like killing people. So let's... Oof, this is going to be running on a low team here. So we want... Actually, we want Rook to go last so that we can position people to attack and then have Rook do his thing so that everybody gets to attack again. Which I guess we'll have to do for now. No items that I really want to divide out anymore. I'm sad that we're only having 5 people, but we're giving this a go. Party is composed of less than 6 heroes. Put your disadvantage on the battlefield. Wait, am I just straight up not allowed to go without... Oh, no, I can. Okay, I can force the game to let me do stupid things. Alright, what are we looking at here? Okay, so there's only 4 enemies. Alright, so I want... Let's see. Alright, we're gonna have to go 1 for 1 here. You're going up there. Actually, I'm gonna ignore this dude because he's far away and it's gonna take him a while to get to us. So we're gonna do like so. And I'm gonna put Oddleaf roughly... Yeah, right there should be safe-ish. It should take this guy a couple turns to reach us, especially if we're advancing out towards these guys. Alright, Egil gets to go first. He's going to... Actually, let's focus on bringing this dude down first. So, get right up to him. And then you're going to stonewall, because these guys might actually move up to attack Egil now that he's a little bit exposed. Okay, that's fine. Get you up around this dude's side. Try and weaken his armor some. Ah, damn. Let's hope we could... keep him there. Oh well. Let's... Yeah, Mogan's just gonna go fight this dude. Again. Start Wearing down his armor. Ah, damn. Alright, oddly, if you're gonna scoot... Actually, this guy's about to go. Let's see, where's a safe place for you? Not really one. Alright, well, for now, just shuffle yourself over here. And you're gonna take a... Actually... Stun... Ah, damn, I screwed up by moving. I could have stunned this guy before he got any closer, but... For now, we'll just do what damage we can. Ah, they're all going for Rook, too. His less than ideal Rook is, not in a great way. Yeah, I think I want to just back Rook up and use him at range now. Because he just took all of the damage. Fortunately, he's got a lot of willpower that he can use to break people's armor. Okay, Egil, I need you here. Go. Ah, shoot. Might be the end of Rook. Damn. Alright, that's not great. Oh, jeez. Alright. Just gonna bloody flail this guy. Do a little bit of damage on him. He's unfortunately got some defense going right now. Okay, good. I'm fine with them going for Egil. Move you up, because we can actually get rid of this guy. Oh, jeez, these guys do a lot of damage. Okay, so... Oh, do you also have the thing where if you move, you do less damage? Huh, I thought that was a specific thing that, Alette had. Well, either way. Okay, these guys are all going for Egil, which is rude, but he's holding up okay. We can take this guy out. Can start working on this dude. Yeah, I don't think we're... Actually, we can knock his armor down a little bit. Oof, this is a rough one. Alright, let's... What's best here? I'm weakening this guy some and then just ganging up on him because he's in the middle. It's not the worst spot. Oddly, it's in a rough. I don't think we can do anything about that, though. Alright, so... Knock this dude's armor all the way down. This guy's going for Egil. Okay, that's fine by me, because we can now get rid of this guy. Boom. Alright, only one dude left. Oof. Alright, rough fight. I think we got this under control. Just gotta... This guy's got a lot of armor, though. Just get everybody up and around him. Actually, Bloody Flail might be more useful here, because he's got pretty even on both. Ooh, nice. Very nice, in fact. Alright, second verse, same as the first. Nice. Okay, so Rook went down, which is bad. He's going to suffer some penalties for that, I think. But we did win that fight, and we didn't have Alette kill anyone. Ooh, and people leveled up, too. Rook has been injured. Yeah, so he... I can't remember what the effects of injury are. It should... Hopefully a thing will come up and tell us. Okay, Egil's here. He's very unhappy looking. What in the depths are you doing? Letting ourselves in, says Ivor. I see that. I'm very impressed. But all those people you just let in here, dead. All those women and children with you, dead. And thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together. Skal. What are you talking about, asks Rook. The man orders his guards to get the door closed again before more refugees noticed. If I knew there were fighters and a Varl outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Egil. I'm in charge here. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened in here, asks Ivor. As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story anyway. At least 3 clans in here are warring over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there, asks Rook. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight, you've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostfeller. I don't take sides, says Ivor. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine, cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damned streets. Think carefully about what you want. Yeah, I don't think staying here is actually going to get us anything at this point. Like, this place, it seems like it's going to cost us more staying here than we're possibly going to get from this, and we'd be better off just leaving and finding somewhere else. I don't know if that's... Eccles already shouted to his men, who stared daggers in return. They'd just finished closing the massive doors. A fine waste of time and lives. Now get out. You pass again through the gates of Frostfeller. You wonder if you just threw away your best chance for survival. Hope we know what we're doing, says Ivor. Making up as we go, Ivor. With that, we're back to our Vrall friends. Hakon, we're back, says Moger. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons. Extra supplies, too. You perk up, just now realizing Moger has been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Hakon? I heard you. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough, says Hakon. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money, says Moger. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eric. Eric, says Ubin. I met him. He seems competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it, unless he wants dredge crawling through his streets, says Hakon. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then, says Luden. You sure that wound is healed, Luden? Asks Moger. I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot, says Ubin. Or worse. Well, if the prince just straight up doesn't show up for the meeting, the mission also kind of doesn't work, so I don't know that we should send him back. I'm gonna let him make his own decisions. We would only be made to do this again, later, says Luden, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Luden turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering a road's not an option with this many, says Moger. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand, says Hakon. If Luden won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Luden get to you, says Ubin. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump, says Hakon. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Asked Moger. Tell them to be cautious, no more losses. We cover the mountainside in dredge bodies. That's a good question, actually. So, do we want to fight more defensively and keep our dudes alive for the moment? Do we want to just go out and clear the area as best we can? Don't stop until Schlid is retaken. I'm gonna be a little bit cautious since we still don't really know what's going on here. Will do, says Moger. Give the word and we'll set off. Alright, so we've got some people to talk to. We can look at our heroes. Did any of the Varl level up? No, but we've now got Eric in the party as well. We don't have any ranged, which is kind of concerning. Actually, Eric... What is Eric? Can I look at his thing? I don't think he has range. I think he just hits things with an axe. Yeah, okay. Well, such is life. We'll make do. For now, let's see what our heroes here have to say. I guess we'll talk to Ubin first. Just because he's on the left side. You knew him well, didn't you? Asks Hakon. Volknir? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him, says Ubin. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case, says Hakon. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help there, says Hakon. The scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Moger's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. What are you guys putting down in that journal? I heard you're tearing your day. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Get some rest. Okay, so that's the end conversation one, presumably. What are you guys putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Arberang for that, you know, says Hakon. You mean the long banner? Yes, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Luden's? God forbid. Ha, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Asks Subin. Dare I ask? Says Hakon. I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krummer is close, I think, but the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am. Although, Scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Jornder now. Can't remember half what I've done. Hence the journal? Asks Hakon. Hence. Don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Asks Hakon. Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? Asks Hakon. To the depths with you. Ha! Get some rest. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. With that, I guess we've just got Moger. Oh, he's now over by the map. Interesting. Anyways, he's the only one left to talk to. Also, we can zoom in and out. I didn't know that, but it's neat. Can we scroll the camera while we're doing this? Oh, we can. Oh, that's cool. I'd ask how you're dealing with Vognir's death, but I already know the answer, says Hakon. Do you? Asks Moger. Steady old Moger, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Vognir, says Hakon. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either, says Moger. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Varl, half of them want to hate each other, the rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? Asks Hakon. There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Vognir. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Luden's men? Asks Hakon. They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Luden's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too, Irsa. She's probably the best fighter Luden's got, to be honest. I've ever heard some of the Varl call her the Witch. Why? Asks Hakon. The flaming arrows. I think it's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that, says Hakon. I forget, you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their death, says Hakon. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Vognir to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened, says Hakon. Yet hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes, says Moger. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although, I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Vognir? I'd rather not say, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. Alright, if you say so. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Okay, with that, let's head out to our next destination. And we can zoom in on the world map, too. Oh, I can't drag the camera around, though. It just centers on the caravan. Look at that, says Smoker. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. You could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Ludin overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. It'll be a waste of time. Strand can handle it. Morgar sends some warriors to take care of it, or we'll deal with it ourselves. Dealing with it ourselves might not be the worst option, because that'll give our heroes a little bit of experience, which will definitely help us out. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. Alright, so we're not getting Ludin for this one, or presumably any of his buddies. Alright, so we want our shield guys first, and then our damage dealers. That seems great. Alright, what is this fight looking like? So we've got a very weird deployment zone. We've got 5 dredge and the 4 of us. I definitely do not want Eric to be facing 2 dredge on his own. So what we're gonna do here... Really, I don't like this deployment at all, because currently we're gonna get attacked on multiple sides, which is less than ideal. So I think a better deployment would be if we center ourselves, because that way it's going to take a little bit of time for the dredge to reach us. So we can do like this. Yeah, and Eric can move through people, so we can actually put him kind of in the back and he'll still be able to reach things. So that should do. Hakon gets to go first. He can step into this dude. And then just whack him real good, I suppose. Never a bad time to whack someone real good. Okay, then that guy gets to go. He's moving in. Alright, let's try to do some shield breaking. That's fine by me. So Moger gets his thing. Which is probably... I don't have a taunt, though, right? Because this... Enemies who attack will take damage back. But I could break this guy's armor so that Gunnulf can hit him real good. And then if they attack... Now they're going for Gunnulf again. I was hoping to avoid that. Oh well. Either way, let's deal with this dude. Okay, now the 2 over here are going to take some time getting to us. Which is fine by me, because I can have Eric... Eric's melee only. Yeah, he is. Okay, but he can just slip up here. And then whack this guy. Weaken his armor a little bit. Actually, we don't need to weaken his armor a little bit, because Gunnulf can kill him next turn regardless. Alright, I may as well just do a little bit of damage. Weaken him slightly. Oof. Okay, that's some damage I was hoping to avoid. Finish that guy off. Oh, good. Wagner got a promotion there. So we want this guy to go away. He's going to cause problems otherwise. Actually, he's kind of stuck where he is, so let's weaken his armor. He might go attack Eric. No, he's going for Wagner. Alright, that's less than ideal. Finish this guy off. Thank you. Okay, now we need to do something about Wagner is not in the best spot. Eric can spend 2 more of his willpower sneaking up on this dude. Slip around, hit him in the back. Boom. Alright, yeah, we need to get Wagner out of where he is right now. Oof, these guys are both at full health, though. I wish I could hold his turn so that Moger could go first and move out of the way, but unfortunately, no such luck, which means Wagner is just going to go like so. He's very likely going to die next turn. There's not a lot I can do about that, but we can at least crack this dude's armor some. Okay, good. That guy's going for Moger. I can now get you in here. And you are going to... I could finish this dude off, but I'm more interested in helping Wagner not die immediately, which is what's about to happen anyways. Oh! Yes, armor save. Okay. So Eric should be able to deal with this guy, who's not going next anyways. This dude's going next. He can reach Vognir, which is a concern, but also not something I can do anything about, unfortunately. So we're going to finish this dude off. Nope, I don't need to do that. Just whack him. Yeah, he's going for Vognir. Yep. Yeah, damn. Okay, well, such is life. Okay, time to just burn this dude down. Eric actually cannot get into range, which is a shame, but he can just chill out there for now. Oof. Alright, that's this guy dead. Alright, not the cleanest fight. We want to avoid our people dying, but we picked up some renown for it, and we got some experience for our heroes, which is always good. Ooh, Gunnulf. Wow, Gunnulf's getting really, really high level. Kona's been injured in battle. I should look in that thing and see what that does. Probably affects willpower or something. Okay, so if we just go to camp real quick so we can deal with these promotions and whatnot. Oh, I see. Okay, so we need to rest for a day to heal up our heroes, I'm guessing. That's what the little skull next to the rest symbol means. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes when resting in camp. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's... I guess it's just gonna... I have to rest for 3 days to heal that up. Oof, and that penalty to strength is pretty rough. Either way, let's spend some of this renown promoting people. So Vognir, we want to deal damage. So let's bump these. And then Gunnulf. That's going to be an expensive promotion, yeah. Oof. Not so good, though. Alright, he's got maxed out damage. So let's give him that so he can spend even more on damage and then start working on his willpower. So we can just hit people real good every turn. Now, I guess... So I'm assuming it's not going to heal while we're traveling, that we're going to have to rest a little bit. Is it worth resting for a day right now? Yeah, I guess we should probably just spend a day resting, and then we'll... Actually, that's probably a good place to call it for today. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.